Lebanon has been going through continuous crisis since 2019, starting with the Beirut explosion to the COVID-19 and for the escalation of 2024 war.
This workshop helped our teams move from analysis to practical action. It's a provided tool to better understanding complex environment and translates that understanding into flexible programming, stronger coordination, and more effective response strategies.
Scenario exercises were useful. They allowed us to test assumptions, compare different escalation paths, and see how evidence supports better and more efficient planning. This helped us understand how a scenario is realistic and relevant, and how proper evaluation can strengthen long-term preparedness. The multi-sector discussions also showed that strong preparedness relies not only on tools, but also on good coordination, communication, and shared evaluation.
Lebanon is facing overlapping crises: economical, political, environmental, and public health, making our operational environment both protracted and complex. Understanding these dynamics is essential for designing realistic plans, prioritizing resources, strengthening resilience, and ensuring that LRC's services remain accessible, sustainable, and responsive. This knowledge directly informs our ability to anticipate risks, plan strategically, and support evidence-based decision-making.
I think the coordination session will have the biggest impact, as it provides a valuable space to strengthen collaboration between different LRC sectors and units, leading to a more cohesive response plans and greater overall impact.
One specific improvement I intend to implement is encouraging routine coordination across sectors to ensure our plans stay current, scalable, and suitable for the evolving context.
The most important key message that I learned from this training was how to do a closure for any project. Sustainability and the closure is really important to ensure that we are avoiding harm and ensuring the continuity of services.
For the Lebanese Red Cross, this is important because our volunteer and staff are often the first responder in the ground. Strengthening the ability to plan, adapt, and coordinate with movement partners ensure that we can continue delivering assistance in safe, efficient, and sustainable way.
This workshop will enable us to integrate a more proactive, adaptable, and data-informed way of working. Personally, I hope to reinforce a culture of continuous review and scenario planning among my colleagues.
Participating in the PCCE workshop was an opportunity to shift from inherited static plans toward more adaptive and context-driven planning. The exchanges also emphasized the value of different sectors sitting together to align plans and strengthen cross-cutting approaches, especially in protracted and complex emergencies.
This experience that we had was extremely critical to move from a reactive mode from the national society, reacting to sudden crisis, to a more predictable, long-term and sustainable response. And that requires not only technical expertise, that requires planning. So one of the outcomes of this training was the importance of planning throughout the response options that we have in Lebanon.